Hey collectors, welcome to Star Wars Collected. I'm Jonathan. We just got in a fresh shipment from Batuu. We have some Dejarik figures here. We're gonna open them up, take a look at them, and see what we think. Now, I am a huge Disney fan. I have yet to make it to Batuu though. I had plans to go in 2020 for Star Wars Celebration at Disneyland. That didn't happen. I unfortunately gave my tickets back, or gave my tickets up, asked for a refund. Because I did not know where I'd be, if I'd be able to attend the next time they had it. I had it all scheduled for an Airbnb at one point, then they moved the date again, and then I scheduled for the new date, and then that person got kicked off Airbnb. So right now I'm just sort of waiting to see if Celebration tickets ever go back on sale again. If so, then I will be joining all of you guys in California in May. And if not, then I'll have to figure out another time to do it. Now, I've been buying a couple things here and there, actually quite a few things, especially when it comes to lightsabers, from Galaxy's Edge, from just the internet, buying it from people online. I'm looking over my shoulder to my case of lightsabers. There's quite a few of them in there. I have some plushes in the back, which became available through shopdisney.com. And if you are a fan of these type of things like I am, I highly recommend watching Ordinary Adventures on YouTube, started by Peter, who was used to run Slash Film, which used to be my favorite film website. It's kind of gone downhill, unfortunately, since he sold it. But one of the things there that I was really intrigued by when I first saw a lot of this merchandise at Star Wars Celebration in 2019 was this Dejarik figure set. Now, I only have one of the boxes. I'm working on getting the other set, but you guys know me. I like to kind of get a deal on things when I can. So I think I actually got this for close to retail on it. I'm not really sure how or why. Maybe we'll open it up and it'll be full of cockroaches or something. But obviously I need the other set to make a complete piece. Regal Robot just did a wonderful set of these. But in kind of typical Regal Robot fashion. Fantastic work, so expensive. You know, here I am just taking stuff apart real quick. We've got a price at the bottom here. We have this great picture that you'll find this type of style of art on all of the pieces from Galaxy's Edge, showing the Dejarik figures. On the back here, they're showing them with their names, which are not something that I've ever taken the time to know. I also know that, I believe it was Phil Tippett who did the stop motion on this, kind of had their own names for them. Looks like my little slip cover here got a little cut on it at some point. No big deal. It is a very kind of cool shaped box though. It is, you know, it's got some angles to it instead of just having some corners. That's neat. And it has this stamp on it, which I'm not familiar with this, but that to me looks like an Ithorian. And we all know that Doc Ondar is an Ithorian, and he runs, I believe, the place that this came out of. I don't think you can buy this in other places. It looks like the box is hinged. That's cool. So far, guys, this is actually a much better presentation than what I thought it would be. I just thought it was going to be kind of a box with some stuff in it. I can kind of understand the retail price for it a little bit better now. These look very nice. You kind of have this satin little scrunchy piece here. There's obviously some sort of styrofoam underneath here, very reminiscent of the Legacy lightsabers if you've purchased one of those. A little pad up here at the top, same sort of deal. It's sort of got this satin, but there's some sort of styrofoam underneath there. All right, so let's just start here. We'll pick up a guy. So these, I kind of expect them just to be plastic, but they feel like maybe a resin or a kind of a polystone type idea. Got this little blue guy here. Let me grab this. I'll tell you what everyone's name is. So the little blue guy here, his name is Halgix, Houjix. Kind of a cool looking guy, a little crocodile with some legs, a little dinosaur with some legs, something like that. He even has like this tail back here. Let's get up this one. Oh, this guy comes with some heat. He's packing. This one's name is Monarch, which I think I've heard that one before. Monarch. very interesting sculpt. You know, in some ways I feel like I've never even really looked at these as individuals. I've seen them collectively together. This one kind of appears to really not have any eyes. Just sort of a face and all that stuff. I wish this piece here was a different color, just so that it would stand out a little bit better from the sculpt. There is a tiny little stamp on each one of these that says Disney, LFL, and then some sort of little, it says FAC and then some numbers. Yeah, different numbers on it. So got a little blue guy, got a little, I don't know, this guy almost kind of looks like he's made out of wood, or like he would come out of the forest or something like that. Happy to say that they are standing on their own. Then we've got NG apostrophe OK. Ingok, something like that. He's kind of got like a Venus flytrap for a face, two little tentacles coming off here, and some sort of, I don't know, another eye or another mouth or something like that. And then sort of like crocodile hands, or like a crab pinchers or something like that. Little tail coming down here that splits. These are actually really brilliant. Like I said, I don't know if I've ever really thought about these as individuals. There are kind of two that stand out, the two that we see duel in A New Hope, and then again in The Force Awakens. Those kind of stand out. I think we're kind of familiar with what those look like, but sort of the periphery ones, I don't know if I've really ever analyzed. And then we have, oh, this one I think has a first and last name, obviously a person of nobility, Kentan Strider. That's actually kind of a easier name to say. It's kind of got like a doofy looking face on him, and a big hammer here. Noticing like a little bit of glossiness right around that hammer. I'm wondering if the previous owner may have dropped and broke this one and then glued it back. It is not easy to see. It is very subtle. I'm just saying a slight amount of shine around their hand. Otherwise, I don't see any chips or anything of that nature, so if that's the case, that is okay. Put them down here. So obviously this is only 4 of them. There are 8 of them available total. They are sold in 2 packs of 4, and they retail at the park for $130, or at least they did when they originally came out. Now, like I said, I was kind of expecting these to just sort of be some kind of cheap plastic, and just that they were you know, the Disney tax was just being fully enforced on them, but they do actually feel pretty nice in your hand. So that's kind of good news. Let me scoot them back a little bit here. So, like I said, there are more to get, and I do watch for these on eBay. Of course, someday, hopefully somewhat soon, I would love to go to a Disney park. I've been to the one in Paris a couple times. I've been to Walt Disney World, but only as a child. Mrs. Collecton and I went to Japan, and we went to both Disney Sea and Disneyland there. And that was just a few years ago. So we get around, but we just haven't been to a Disneyland or Disney World where there's a Galaxy's Edge since they've opened. So, you know, I'd love to go there. I'd love to pick up quite a few things there. I'm not quite sure how I'd get it back, which is kind of why buying them on eBay has worked out well. I might just literally have to ship it to myself. So, you know, these are a great little collection of figures. The retail price on them, a little steep, but if you break it down, you know, they're about 30 bucks a piece. And for something which is made out of some decent quality, has pretty good paint application. A couple places here and there where I'd like to see maybe a little bit more variance. You know, if they were to have these on the shelf and they were selling them for $25 or $30 a piece, I could see that. I wouldn't think it's too unreasonable. So if you get all 4 of them for $130, you know, that's in the ballpark. So hopefully I will get the other 4 here before too long, and we'll be able to put them all together. Before we go though, I want to tell you that there is this really cool build that I saw on Facebook. I'll see if I can find it. If I can't, I'll put it somewhere around here, of someone who made, you know, those like LED bars, and they spin, and you can put messages on it and things like that, and it'll tell you the time, or it'll tell you a message, but really it's just a single bar with LEDs on it spinning, and it's using the persistence of vision to trick your mind into thinking that there's, you know, a hologram going on or something like that. Well, someone made a Dejarik table, you know, with the little checker pattern up below, one of these bars mounted in the middle, going around the edges, and projected these figures on there. And it looks amazing. It looks so cool. So hopefully I can find that. Hopefully you're watching that as I'm talking to it right now. If not, go find it on the internet. You will not be disappointed. So yeah, cool little collection of guys. You know, recently I've been really enjoying collecting stuff from the original trilogy. I've gotten a lot of prequel stuff. I've gotten some sequel stuff as well. But when you pick up some original trilogy stuff, I don't know, it just makes me feel like a kid again. It just takes me back to A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, the formative years of my fandom. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a like. If you like videos like this, please consider subscribing. We're a fast growing channel. It's because of people like you watching this stuff who like Star Wars and like collecting Star Wars. So we'll see you guys later.